Hello, happy Friday, July 19th. I am going to give my review. I have four trades today. It was a interesting day. I know I heard about some outages and it was messing with the system and it messed with my IT system at work. And I'm like, I got to make sure that I'm cautious when I'm getting in and doing my trading on my Weeble, as well as looking on my charts on TradingView, but I will give my reviews because I was still able to trade today. So I did CVS for dividend share yesterday in my IRA. I got out this morning at 4 a.m. So that was great. My first trade in my trading account was what you see here, Serve, SERV, Serve Robotics. I got in at 643 pre-market, got in at $4.38, and I got out on this candle, the 646 with profit. You could see if I would have stayed in a little bit longer, it ran up, but I scalped. Didn't know what to expect, so made sure that I got my win. So there was a win there. That was my first trade. My second trade is SXTP, 60 Degrees Pharmaceuticals. This one, I played this one at 758, and this was pre-market as well. This candle here got in at 0.4183 and I got out on the next candle with profit. Got my win there. Again, went on a little bit more of a run, but I didn't want to wait for that. And as soon as I got out, the candle just dropped. These wicks were crazy. Like I was like, oh, I'm so glad I got out. And then it kind of stabilized itself and went up. Didn't wait on that. Got out on that next candle. That was my second win. Third trade was Nike. I actually did Nike. I looked at some things with Nike, looked at my indicators last night, and I said, oh, this is going to be a good one to get into. And this one I got in at 9:34. I got in on this candle here at $72.18. And I got out with profit on this candle here. And it kept going up, but I didn't wait in that again. I made sure that I got that profit. So I got a third win there on Nike. My last trade was a company VRPX. And this one I traded in the afternoon. I traded this one at 135 this afternoon. This candle here, I got in at $1.75 and I got out on this candle with profit. So that was my fourth win. I wanted to trade some more, but I'm like, nope, you really do need to be done. It was a bit of a tricky day, but I did get through it, just making sure that I'm using perfect entry, using my signals, staying focused, and making sure I'm getting out. Sometimes staying in is not the way to go, which, I've learned, especially when I'm dealing with some of the penny stocks. But sometimes it goes the way you want it to go. I mean, this one climbed a little bit more. If I would have stayed in a little more, I could have got a little more profit. But I decided not to do that. I wanted to just get in, get out. I had green today, and that's all that I'm happy about is to get the green. Recapping for the week. Oh, I'm going to do dividend capturing too. I think I'm going to dividend capture in my IRA for Caterpillar. CAT is the ticker. I think I'm going to do some dividend trading there this evening. So I'm going to get that and get a little dividend capture going on. But recapping, it was a good week. I did have a few situations where I needed to be mindful of what was going on. So, out of all of my trades this week, I had one trade that I did need to get myself out of, and I had that 8% loss. But every other trade was a win. It is all about the consistency, making sure that I am continuing to do my trade every day. And I'm really looking forward to continuing to do my trading and to maintain the consistency. I'm seeing a pattern for myself where I'm getting a pre-market trade in. So somewhere between 6:30 to 7:30, I can get a pre-market trade in. That is helpful for me because of working during the day. There are times that I do need to take meetings when the market's open at 9:30. Not always able to do it. Usually I'm able to do it, but having the option to be able to do some pre-market when there's some runners in the pennies is beneficial. Using the discourse group that I have that gives me those bot alerts is very helpful as well, especially when I'm dealing with the pennies. But using the system, excuse me, using the system and using my indicators and making sure that I'm following the system is always going to be helpful as I'm moving through the process. So that was the week. Excited for the weekend. Everybody have a great weekend. I'll be back on Monday.